Favorite fashion trend right now? How to navigate a relationship with different political beliefs? How do you embrace change in your identity? How did you find your style? Have you ever had a relationship with a girl? What's up guys, it's Tachi and welcome to or back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing quite well myself. You know, just cruising. It's been a slow morning, but I'm here. I'm excited to be sitting down and filming with you guys. I haven't done a Q&A in a minute, so I thought, why not? I love doing Q&As because you guys get to know a little bit more about me or a little bit more about a topic that I care about, or you know, you guys are curious cats and I've got lots of answers. Also, this video is brought to you by Squarespace, an incredible online platform that helps you to build your own website. More about them at the end of the video. Without further ado, subscribe if you're new and let's get straight into it. As always, I asked you guys to ask me questions on Instagram. You can follow me there to be featured in the next Q&A. This is my username, @Ringsby, but I picked out a few already, so let's just get right into it. How to find confidence that is not circumstantial? This is a great question because oftentimes people are like, oh, confidence in appearance, confidence in a sport, confidence in something like your job, but it's so important to find confidence from within. Confidence comes from within and it's something that you can unlock and harness. Confidence isn't something that you discover, it's something that you rediscover. I think that everyone inherently within themselves has their own ability to be confident, and it's just a matter of stepping into it and being able to recognize your confidence within yourself. I think a really beautiful way to kind of find your confidence is through things that are circumstantial. So I know you're asking like how to not have confidence be circumstantial, but the thing is like with my style, with my hair, with my gender expression, with my sexuality, stepping in and figuring out all of those things has made me a confident human being. So with that said, if you are to change your hair or change your appearance, maybe those things will make you feel confident, and then you'll find that what confidence feels like and you'll be able to experience that on a day-to-day basis. Does this make any sense at all? Maybe not, but this is kind of how I've become confident, is through finding things that make me feel confident. The way you dress, the way you act, and honestly, confidence is something that you can kind of fake. Realize that feeling, notice what confidence feels like, and then little by little, it'll become something that is genuine. The thing with being insecure versus being confident is that you could be both simultaneously, especially with things that are like appearance and the way that you look. Like, I swear to God, someone can be like conventionally unattractive and own how beautiful they are within themselves, and other people will see them as beautiful. If you walk into a room with your chest back, your head up, and own that, people are gonna see you and you know, recognize your power and recognize your light and see you as a confident person. What are your favorite queer movies, songs, and art? My favorite queer artist at the moment is Soko. She's literally everything that I aspire to be. She's just a fluid human that exists with her partner and they have a child together, but she's polyamorous and she has multiple loves, and her music is just incredible. It's so beautiful and it's so heartfelt, and I just connect with it so much. And she just writes about being a woman that's in love with other women, and she writes about depression and just experiencing life, and honestly, her music is just beautiful. My favorite queer movies, I love Moonlight. Call Me By Your Name is my ultimate favorite movie of all time. I love Portrait of a Lady on Fire. I love Carol. Tangerine is an incredible movie, shot all on iPhone. Those I'd say are probably my favorite queer movies. Is your septum real? It sure is. Funny story actually about my septum. When I got it done, the piercer pierced it incorrectly and pierced it crooked like this, and literally had to pierce it again in the same span of 10 minutes, and pain. Have you ever had a relationship with a girl? Yes, I have. How do you embrace change in your identity? P.S. I simply adore you. I simply adore you too. The identity changes. I'm gonna be real with you. It's been really kind of difficult being a, you know, like public figure, whatever, having followers, and struggling with my identity, because every time I kind of switch something up or explore something, there's, you know, you guys asking me, and of course you're just curious and you want to know like what I'm going through, but sometimes I literally don't know and don't have the answers, and it's something that I'm exploring and continuing to explore. Honestly, the biggest thing for me has really just been not giving a f what anyone thinks. Like, I just don't. Like, I literally do not care what anyone thinks about me. And I think that's what has allowed me to truly begin to embrace my new identity and how I, you know, sit and walk and act and am in my body. At this point, I'm just a human being existing. My sexuality is fluid. I believe my gender to be fluid. I also identify as a woman. So it's complicated because I don't really feel the need to put a label on myself, but you guys like really want to know what my label is, but I don't have a label. I don't have a label. Peace and love. It's just something that's like difficult for me to like talk about because I don't really know all the answers and I'm still kind of figuring it out, and I think I will continue to figure out for years to come. And so I'm just here and I'm queer and I'm happy being queer, and I'm not ashamed to be queer, kind of realizing my identity and stepping into who I am. And I'm also just like an Aquarius. That's funny for me to say, but I'm an Aquarius and I have a lot of Aquarius placements, and what that kind of means is I'm very much individualistic and I just like to be unique and I like to stand out, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I like to be myself, and I feel like I've really kind of come to this place where I've allowed myself to just be free and be open and be who I am without hesitation. I think my main tip if you are trying to kind of explore your identity is, for one, you don't need to really tell anyone if you don't want to. You can do, you know, everything, especially within gender identity, is very much for yourself. And that's why I feel a little bit strange talking about it, because it's very, 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 very personal. It's how you feel in your body. So don't feel the pressure to tell anyone or talk to anyone about it unless you want to, you know, if you feel comfortable. And then sexuality is, you know, who you love and who you find attractive. So I think that's more of an outwardly thing. But that's been me exploring my gender identity, and any tips to you guys. My gender identity, my identity in general, I guess. How did you find your style? I pretty much just started shopping with things that kind of caught my eye. Bigger, baggier clothes in the men's section, unisex clothes. Try out different things. Like, don't be afraid to wear all different types of styles in order to find your style. TikTok. TikTok has definitely influenced my style as well. Movies, TV, just like Pinterest, TBH. Love Pinterest. So many great options on Pinterest. What is your fave K-pop group? Stray Kids. Hyunjin is my bias. I'm absolutely in love with him. I also really love Felix. Any phobias? I don't know if I would consider it a phobia, but I really fucking hate ketchup and anything that has to do with tomatoes. Anything at all. How to navigate a relationship with different political beliefs? This is a great question. I don't think I personally could be in a relationship with someone that had completely different political views than me, but I think a little bit of a difference is fine. But I think it's just important to be open to hearing what someone has to say and hearing something from someone's perspective, and you know, perhaps being able to break your own echo chamber by hearing their perspective. I would pretty much have to be in a relationship with someone that was like more left-leaning, personally. How do I get out of a dark place mentally and emotionally? Therapy. There's no shame in getting help. There's no shame in reaching out to people for help. I'd say that that's a really good way to get out of a dark place, is therapy. Yeah, I'd say if you're really in a dark place, to reach out and get real help. There's no shame at all. Changed my life, saved my life, and I'd highly recommend it. Are you dating anyone right now? No. How did you find out you might be gender non-conforming? Kind of answered this before, but gender is just a social construct. Yeah, period. And I just don't identify completely with the binary. I just don't. I actually just posted a video all about our new collection and my creative process and vision and all of that, so you guys can click on the I up here to watch that. But pretty much I was just inspired to create a brand that was sustainable and also very fashionable, cool, colorful, fun, and unisex. Favorite fashion trend right now? Mullets. Where do you get your earrings? I get a lot of them from Etsy, a lot of them from Rare Romance. Some, I'll admit, from Claire's. Probably shouldn't shop at Claire's, it's not sustainable at all. I'd recommend Etsy. Favorite song from Plastic Hearts? Ooh, probably What the Fuck Do I Know, or Plastic Hearts, or Prisoner, or I don't know, I really just love that entire album, TBH. Give Me What I Want, it's a fire song. What fragrance do you use? I actually have it right here. This is CK Everyone. It's gender free, very like gender neutral. It's eco-friendly and it's clean, and it just smells really like clean. That's like the way I would describe it. It's just like really good, like it's amazing, I love it. Do you have plans to get more tattoos? Definitely, but I'm probably not gonna do it for a while because I have so many and I got them all this year. But have you seen this tattoo? It's new. and it's fairies and I love it. Quickly, let me tell you guys about Squarespace. So Squarespace is an incredible platform that can help you to build your own online website. It's super easy to use. They have blogging tools so you can share your stories, share updates, post photos and videos, categorize things, and also you can schedule your uploads. They offer email campaigns so you can have an email subscriber list and send out personalized emails all about your brand or whatever it is that you kind of got going on your website. Squarespace can be used for e-commerce or just as a tool to promote yourself. You can use it as a portfolio. There's so many different ways that you can use Squarespace. Squarespace can help you with your social media and help you to authenticate your social platforms and also auto post things to Twitter, Facebook, or Tumblr. You can also manage your workflow by having things published, draft, scheduled, or needs reviewing. Also, the interface is just super easy to use, and it's also so awesome to be able to personalize your own entire website. Squarespace is honestly so incredible, and I would recommend it to anyone who wants to make their own website. So if you guys want to check it out, you can head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, you can go to squarespace.com/Tatiana for 10% off your first website or domain. All right guys, so that's it for today's video. If you liked it, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below. Check out all my social medias at Ringsby. Check out my clothing line at pronounced Tachi, and I hope you guys learned something new about me or about yourself or about the world, and I love you guys with all my heart, and I hope to see you in my next video. Don't forget to go drink a glass of water.